Over the last 10 years, Telegram has been one of the apps that has witnessed a significant rise in the number of its users, not only in the world, but also in Kenya. With almost 800 million monthly users in the world, Telegram has seen the number of its users in Kenya rise to almost 15 million per month. While Telegram was seen as a social media force that would change the way people in Kenya interact, share, and conduct businesses, it is clear that this technology has brought more harm than good to Kenyans, branding itself as one of the most dangerous apps in the country. So, how did Telegram achieve this status, becoming one of the most dangerous apps in the country? Welcome back to How Kenya Works. This video will shed light on the dark sides of Telegram, labeling it one of the most dangerous apps in Kenya. Please support the channel by liking and subscribing to the video. Let's get into it. First launched in 2013, the founders of Telegram, two brothers Pavel Durov and Nikolai Durov, were motivated to bring the application into the market because of its cloud-based technology, which allowed for an end-to-end encrypted messaging system. The Kenyan internet market saw this as an alternative to WhatsApp and Facebook messengers, which did not offer this level of security at that time. However, this proved to be one of the most dangerous aspects of Telegram, as many of the user data and information were not protected by a technology, but rather by a policy that was only stated on the user interface. The lack of adequate security in the use of Telegram resulted in a breach of data for many individuals who relied on Telegram for their day-to-day communications. Many Kenyans experienced losses from people stealing money from their bank accounts and using their information for fraudulent activities. Telegram has also proved to be a hub for all sorts of scamming in Kenya. A report released in 2022 by the Department for Cybersecurity and Computer Forensics at the University of Nairobi found that Telegram scams had cost the Kenyan economy more than 68 billion Kenyan shillings. I know you might be wondering how an app can result in such an enormous loss of money. Let me tell you, Telegram has been a center for the fast-growing Forex market in Kenya. While Forex is advertised as a get-rich-quick scheme by many influencers in the public domain and social media outlets, many Kenyans, both poor and rich, have found themselves being dragged into these schemes. One of the Forex scams that was conducted through the use of Telegram is the case of VIP Portal, a Forex brokerage company that interacted with Kenyans through Telegram. According to the report by the Director of Criminal Investigation, the company had opened a fake Telegram channel that was being run by bots, promising Kenyans a 75% return on their investments. Through this scheme, many Kenyans ended up losing their life savings, resulting in the banning of Telegrams in the country for almost 3 weeks. Telegram has also played a significant role in the rising cases of examination malpractice in Kenya. While it is illegal for individuals below the age of 18 to use Telegram, the weak security systems have made it possible for students to bypass them and end up communicating with each other while in school. In a country known for a rise in the number of examination malpractice cases, examination cartels have used Telegram as a means to contact students and sell them many of the leaked and stolen examination papers. A statement by Kenya's Cabinet Secretary for Education, Professor Machogu, confirmed this, as he stated that the government would not allow anybody to mess with the national examinations. While his sentiments were to be taken seriously, every Kenyan knew how the examination materials had spread throughout the app. Many people viewed Telegram as an application that jeopardized Kenyan education standards, resulting in its 2-month ban in 2023. Kenya has witnessed a significant decline in its economy in the 2022 and 2023 financial years. The implications of this have been negative, as many of the youths have found themselves unemployed and poor. Telegram has made the issue worse by providing a platform for coercing many Kenyan youth into organ harvesting. While many Kenyan youth struggle to meet their daily needs, Indian black market doctors have used this chance to lure many youths into donating their kidneys in order to receive pay. An investigation by the Kenyan police found that Telegram has led to a rise in the kidney harvesting underworld in many parts of the country, a major hub being Nairobi. According to the Inspector General of Police, many Kenyan youth have sold their kidneys for 100,000 Kenyan shillings and a motorcycle. An example of this is the vulnerable youth of Homa Bay County, who were recruited through a Telegram to sell away their kidneys for a fee. While this is illegal, the unregulated market of Telegram has made it possible. Many of the youth in these regions, despite being paid a little money, have found it hard to continue with their day-to-day normal activities due to a decline in their health conditions. While the Kenyan government has taken a tough stand on fighting drugs because of the negative impacts that it has had on Kenyan communities, the Telegram has continuously grown as a hub where people can buy drugs. Drugs have negatively affected the people of Kenya, and the city of Mombasa stands as a clear example. Every Kenyan agrees that it is hard to buy drugs such as cocaine and heroin in the open market. However, Telegram, with its anonymous fake groups, has made it possible and with minimal risk. Drug traffickers have capitalized on this, flooding the markets with drugs, resulting in an epidemic where youths are dysfunctional and drug-dependent. As drug trafficking has risen, it has also been closely followed by the rise in weapon trafficking. The safe streets of Nairobi, which witnessed a reduction in crime, have seen a significant increase in the number of youths who are armed with guns and robbing people in broad daylight. As arrests have been made, the Nairobi Regional Commander, Adamson Bungei, released a press statement in 2023, claiming that Telegram had provided an appropriate avenue where criminal gangs could purchase weapons anonymously. The effects of this have been the loss of lives and property. Moreover, it has been difficult for many Kenyan policemen to track down these Telegram groups that take part in weapon smuggling because of the secretive nature of the Telegram app. The increase in the number of weapons being smuggled through the use of telegrams has also led to a rise in the number of extremist events in the country. Ideally, many of the extremist groups, such as Al-Shabaab terrorists, have used telegrams to acquire weapons that are useful to their destructive activities. Whereas the police cannot track them down, they have used this medium to also communicate with their allies and plan attacks in the cities of Nairobi and Mombasa. The Kenyan Defense Forces, in their data forensics, found that the Al-Shabaab were using telegrams to communicate and plan attacks on the Kenyan people. While weapons smuggling and terrorist attack planning might be seen as major events, the extremist groups have also used telegrams to recruit many of the unemployed, poor and hopeless Kenyan youths. A journalist report by Citizen Television found that many of the recruiters of Al-Shabaab were based on Telegram because of its anonymity. As a result, many Kenyans have found themselves drafted into these groups, later causing danger in their own country. While the dangers of Telegram are now clear, another negative effect of the application is the rise in the distribution of pornographic materials. While this is an issue that affects many of the Kenyan young men and women, it is clear that the Telegram policies have continually allowed for its distribution. The effects of pornography have been detrimental, resulting in a rise in sexual violence in Kenya. As the government and religious institutions try to fight pornography, Telegram has proved to be a hard hurdle to overcome. As Kenya steadily grows into its future, it is clear that Telegram is one of the challenges in its technological spaces. As the number of social media users increases, the Telegram has also seen an increase in the number of users in the country. This has created a ripple effect of damage, whereby many Kenyans continue to find themselves in the hands of scammers, extremist groups, and pornographic materials. Should telegrams be banned in Kenya? Tell me what you think about this video in the comment section below. See you in the next video. Adios.